Alright, this is what, like 6th or 7th game, I forget which, of day 10. Day 10 of streaming every day until I get on the leaderboard of Hearthstone Battlegrounds in the Americas. The last couple of games were very fun, just doing silly things. I thoroughly enjoyed the last couple games. I finally got to do one of the combos I've been working on for a long time. Got a lot of nostalgia with that combo. I think I've mentioned it every single game I've played, but yeah, it's Monstrous Macaw, which rally is pop off one of the death rattles you have. Tarecgosa, which keeps buffs from combat, and the Impulsive Trickster, which gives its health to somebody else as a death rattle. Get a copy of the last tavern spell you cast. I like this guy a lot, actually. I've used him a couple times. Wow, this one has Beast, Demon, Dragon again. I'm not going to force I'm not going to force the 3-card combo that I just said again. However, if it shows up and there are other things, like that combo with other stuff can be good. Like the interaction is fairly ridiculous. Like if I had more Impulsive Tricksters or more Tareccosas the last time I tried it, it could have done something.
Why, hello, stranger. Funny meeting you here.
Yeah, I used to do it a lot more consistently, like many seasons ago, because that the Impulsive Trickster used to be a 1-star minion. I don't like really any of these choices. We don't know what our quest is, so let's just take this guy. Demons aren't the worst, but I mean, this guy's fine. Beast, Demon, Dragon, Elemental, Pirate.
My work here is done. Good luck.
And normally, when I'm, when I'm less focused on fun, I normally will go with an aggressive push for the Nagas, because the, Deep Blue Crooner and all that stuff is just ridiculously broken. Zesty Shaker. I've been really big on 3-card combos lately, because some of those 3-card combos can just be devastating. I don't want another banana with this. Yeah, this 99+% of the time it's correct to level up your tavern tier on turn 2, so that's what we're going to do. This could make this free. And then we get a free copy. Eh. There's a lot of silly interactions that come up sometimes. Yeah, I'm a big fan of just free stuff. Like in games, because the value is undeniable, obviously. I have a bigger background in Magic the Gathering, and 2-for-1, 3-for-1, cantrips, free spells. Like there's a big emphasis on that in the competitive play of that game.
Well, don't let
Let's see what we can do here. Not gonna use that for that. This is pretty good when you use, I think it's Strike Oil, which gives you an additional mana in your cap. We could take 2 guys here. I think these 2 are the play. I'm not ecstatic about going for elementals right now, but it will at the very least. Gotta make sure we play them in order. Get that extra health. I'm not ecstatic about elementals, but it'll at least get us through the next turn or 2. And if we see a good spell like next refresh, if Strike Oil comes up, or I'm trying to think of what else would actually be relevant. This early in the game, there's not a lot of ones that are relevant enough that you want more copies with this hero power. Strike Oil is surprisingly good with that. Man, that really sucks. Somebody probably disconnected turn 3 and couldn't get back in time. Okay, so this isn't bad. It's basically just a free minion every turn. Your tavern spells casting in extra time is really nuts. If we can get Strike Oil, spending 70 mana is not that difficult. 14 minions dying is much easier to attain, obviously. I mean, this one, the easiest, but I think Kidnap Sack is the best value we could do. Do I anticipate playing a lot of tavern spells? You know what? I think this synergizes enough with our hero power and tavern spells that, yeah, let's go for it. Now, one of the things I like about the update they just did is that it forces players to evaluate cards based on their power level rather than their tribe. So in this case, let's see. In this case, it means I've got elementals. I'm not just going to take an elemental because I have elementals. I'm going to take Tarecgosa because it's the most powerful card available to me right now. And then I'm going to obviously do this because it powers up Tarecgosa, which takes advantage of its power level. And now we can kind of shift in either direction. And arguably that's the way that you should be playing all of these games. But I feel like when the power level isn't completely balanced in Battlegrounds, it kind of incentivizes just like blindly going down one path. Like, I have dragons, so get more dragons, because dragons are good together with other dragons. Like, very simplistic thinking. So, although I wasn't happy with Elementals getting a little bit worse with this last update, it did, and sheesh. Okay, yeah, I think I have a problem here. I'm going to take it just for now. I think I'm going to take these 2 cards. And then I'm going to refresh, ideally getting a spell that we can actually use, because I don't want that for this. That's silly. It's 2 free mana, but, I mean, the health cost is enough to make it not worth it. Yeah, I think we're going to do that one. Crew to trainee, not really what we want. The leftmost minion, or leftmost dragon gets Wind Fury, so I kind of want to put Tarecgosa over here to get Wind Fury. Then we put it back and ideally get some more Wind Fury triggers from that. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Yeah, I would really like to see a spell that's worth casting. Nice. Alright, so we actually won this one. That's good.
You were great in that battle.
Interesting. 8 mana. Alright. Let's do it. There's Strike Oil also.
Somewhere.
I need to upgrade the Tavern. I can't fall too far behind. Plus the Macaw is a 3-star minion, as well as many other better dragons or elementals or whatever we're going for. So as much as I want to take the Strike Oil, I have to wait until next turn. Or you know what? Yeah, I have to. That's not something that's justifiable.
I'll have them ready for next time.
So we're gonna do that. I think we put this guy over here. Seems like this is a better configuration. Yeah.
Keep it up. Your minions are dependent on you.
Tarecgosa? Yes. Tarecgosa? Okay, almost. Good stuff. Okay.
I knew you could do it.
Nice. So we're definitely taking this. Definitely taking the oil, or Strike Oil. see what we get off of this first. I don't think we have any battle cries that are worth looking at. This is interesting. I think one of the other cards that could go well with these, this overall power level is the Gold Grubber. Alright, so we're going to do this. We get an extra gold next turn, as well as another copy of this. I think this is probably the best bet, because giving these guys Divine Shield is very powerful. We have no battle cries that make this relevant. It's a 5/3, which is bigger than most of our guys. At least, what, 4 of them. But yeah, the effect doesn't really matter, so...
See what happens when you dress for success?
Thought of another silly playlist idea. I'm always looking for playlist ideas since I make a new playlist every day for my daily hip-hop on Spotify. Cool. Yeah, sometimes I just think of a silly idea, and I have to do something about it. Alright, so we have a golden minion, which makes this a little better. This, oh, that did hit one of the Tarecgosas, so we have a 1, 2, yeah! So we have a, no, worse chance. It was 60% that we would hit it beginning of last turn, or last combat. Now it's going to be a 50-50. So if we do this, I think it'll hit. Oh no, because then we have both of them that could hit each other. What to do here? I think this is pretty powerful, because we can just keep doing that essentially if we just don't buy any other spells. I think this is better than other minions we have. Another Strike Oil. Might as well. There's another Tarecgosa, which is good. Actually, now I don't care about giving Divine Shields. We're going to do this, this. Let's cast this, then this, which I know is silly, but I just forgot. Let's do that. Oh. Oh, yeah. So misplay, and wow, big guys there. Double golden gold grubber. Not exactly something we can beat. Nice. Okay. Well done. Not ideal to have that misplay last turn, plus missing the drop, but shit happens.
Here's some new recruits.
So we get this.
They'll give your team that extra
I think
magic.
This. So we have another golden minion to power up our gold grubber. Yeah, not the worst. Yeah, we essentially just ended up here on a slow dragons build, messing around with this stuff. Huh. Is this a beast? It is a beast. Okay. What to do, what to do? We're in top 6. We're playing against beasts. What's going on here? Dragon, pirate, dragon, beast. Us with dragons also on pirate. So, not in the best place here. What are we doing? Yeah, let's take that to just get another dragon. Ew, literally the worst possible. Alright, that's the way it goes. Please? Wow, what are the odds of that nonsense? Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's throw Gold Grubber out there. Let's throw this guy out there. This on this side. Yeah, that's just silly. That's just silly. Literally, what are the odds of that? They've got to be so low to get the same nonsense minion twice in a row. God. That's rough. I mean, not the worst. It's obviously pumping. We've got 3 guys that can pump, so it's always going to pump the Gold Grubber and the Impulsive Trickster, sure. Wow, didn't even kill the Impulsive Trickster. That's kind of annoying. And we lose our guy. Alright. Likely taking lots of damage. Awesome. I don't think we're dead because we're not in top 4 with 15 cap. But we are effectively dead because we have 4 life and a fairly misguided board. We could make top 4. That's the funny thing about this is I think this combination, if we can find a Macaw and just do it in a dragon's build, it's got potential. There's Macaw, okay. So we can see how far we can go with this. Giving a Dragon Wind Fury is fine. I mean, we're definitely getting rid of this. No. Are we? Because now I'm starting to think this is reasonable. It powers up the Trickster, the Grubber, and a Dragon. I don't like it very much, but it seems... It's in the general direction that I'm kind of going. And this does also... It can affect this, so it gets more health, harder to kill. I don't hate it. So I think I'm going to get rid of this. Let's do that. We'll get ourselves another dragon. Definitely putting the Macaw out front. Gonna put that on this. I think the Gold Grubber is better than that guy.
So many shiny.
And yeah, I really hate when animation gets in the way of actual gameplay. If I can't make an action because the animation is going, like, you're literally hindering gameplay for nonsense that people just, like, sure, some people like the animation, but if your animation hinders gameplay, you're making the game worse, in my opinion. It's just, it's ridiculous. So we're definitely dead. That's whatever. Somehow we're still going at it here. Wow. Alright, still dead, but ridiculous. Alright, only lost 10 since we got 5th place, so could have been much worse. I am extremely surprised that we got the opportunity to play the combination of minions through 2 times in a row. That was fun.